Instagram's IGTV was launched yesterday, bringing a long-form video option to Instagram users and creators. Videos created on the platform are meant to be watched on smartphones held in a vertical position and take full advantage of the dimensions of the screen in that orientation. Creators have the option of providing a cover image for each post, which is also taller than it is wide. Unfortunately, this cover image is not 1080 pixels by 1920 pixels. It isn't a 9:16 ratio either. Instead, it removes what appears to be 120 pixels from both the top and bottom of a 1080 by 1920 image, while preserving the sides. It also rounds the corners of the image. I haven't experimented with supplying images in dimensions other than 1080 by 1920, but if you supply a 1080 by 1920 image, like I did, and leave the 120 pixels on the top and 120 pixels on the bottom for being cropped out, you should have a satisfactory cover image. In other words, your main content should occupy an area of 1080 by 1680. Note that these dimensions have nothing to do with the video itself. The cropping just applies to the cover photo. If you care about the details, I created a 1080 by 1920 image of rectangles within rectangles. Each rectangle is smaller than the last by 20 pixels on each side. I gave them different colors so I could easily see where the cutoff was. It looked like this. Click the triangle above to show the description, and you'll see a link to download my IGTV cover dimensions test image to try yourself. Once the image was added as a cover image in IGTV, it produced this. Notice that the entire rainbow is shown on the sides, but only the purple avoided being cropped from the top and bottom. The top of the purple band is 120 pixels in from the top and 120 pixels in from the bottom, 1800 pixels from the top. If we look at a close-up, we see that there is more to it than just cropping 120 pixels in. Here we see that there is some blending between the different colors that didn't exist in the original image. So we see some blue bleeding into the purple from the top and bottom. So you may want to ensure that your input cover image will work well when this blurring is applied along with the cropping. For example, if you left the top and bottom 120 pixels white, you might see some of that white bleeding into the final image. So you may want to ensure that at least a few pixels of your cover photo exceed the 1680 vertical dimensions, even though they will be cropped out, because they may affect the uncropped pixels.